sitting here at the shelter on the second floor in the laundry room, drying my clothes. Cause yesterday I came in to wash clothes yesterday morning, but when I put my clothes in the dryer was working at first. Come back upstairs about an hour, about 30 minutes later, the dryer had done broken, conked out on me. That's why I'm here this morning. But anyway, there's several setbacks right now. For the second time. First time about a month, about 3 weeks ago, 3 to 4 weeks ago, I looked at a condo up there in Florida City, here in Miami, Florida. That didn't turn out well like I thought it was. About a week later, I went back to the housing specialist here. She told me there was bad news. They gave her a list of 10 more things that me and my son had to do. My son couldn't take no more days off of work at that time. That's right before he lost his job like 2 weeks ago. But anyway, there's so much aggravation going on with this housing crisis that's going on all over the world. And these elected officials that we put in office really don't give a darn about what we go through, about the homeless, those living in shelters, those living in vehicles, those living in ran down apartments, those that's going through crisis right now. It's mind bothering to a lot of people, and others can handle it a lot better than some. And this is why I am always speaking on the injustice of people all around this world. But some people in other countries get better things than we are about being allowed to come to the United States to take the little stuff that we have here in the United States. Being given the opportunity to get housing without being legal immigrants or without being born here in the United States. And I am very upset about Palestinians and Pakistanis being able to come here to the United States and take what we got, the little that we have, and give it to themselves, for themselves, and while we going through hot crisis just like they are, housing crisis, losing jobs, companies closing down, landlords able to jack up the rent to the amount they want to force us out for the more richer, lighter people, which is white people, Iraqis, and for those who is able to do more than what we can. And when we fight against it, we end up in jail. The U.S. federal government officials have us killed in secret ways that nobody would think. And this is a big problem to me also. But I'm talking about the housing crisis, where many people in this world, mainly black people, like Haitians, Jamaicans, Bahamians, black Cubans, who's also a part of the indigenous people, they don't realize that, but that's another video to speak on. And we going through this crisis and being hurt more than ever before. Well, we shouldn't have to go through this mess that we go through, because people don't want the most poor people, people without money, to live right. We have a right to housing. That's a human right. Having housing, living in a house, they should be jacking up the rent like that. They should be taken away from us and give to others. Even though with people, the homeless need help, but if we going through problems in the United States, we shouldn't be fighting like this harder and harder and going through hell every day, because the U.S. federal government allowed this to happen. That's why I didn't vote for Joe Biden the first time, but I know something wasn't right about him. And I forgot to mail off my absentee ballot, but I just don't understand why things going the way it is, and why we going through what we going through. In a way, I should know, because of our disobedience against God and what God wants us to do. We going through this because of our inadequacy and stubbornness and dysfunctional ways that we are allowed to be like as we grew up. But now is the time for all of us to get together, to be united instead of separate to fall, to fight against this crazy stuff going on in this housing crisis, job loss, which also causing housing crisis, and people getting evicted on a daily basis, and the judge see what's going on and know that we going through this and know that we not our fault, but still allowing it to happen, not caring what we go through, and not understanding that they could end up losing their homes one day soon and go through the same crisis we going through, finding hard to build because they running out of money. But now it's time for things to go better than what it is. It's time for us to start putting out petitions, protesting more, getting on the news. And talking, they're going to commission meetings. And start going to City Hall and start going to these commissioners, letting them know what we're going through. She don't want to go. We need to do more praying and giving our life back to Christ in order for these unsaved people to get right and stop being racist, discriminating against people because of their color, their skin, or because they poor. Father God, we need your help. A lot of people going through so much racism here in the United States, and this shouldn't have to happen. But anyway, we need to start doing more things and better things than what we are and start being right.